It's been about 6 weeks since my last bowling video, and a lot has happened since then. I've been doing a lot of practicing, still making my fair share of bad shots, still learning, but my wife and I were invited to join a league. A long time ago, she was part of a bowling league. I've never been part of one, and so I said to the person inviting us, I said, well, you want us to be on your team? We're not really that great. And he said, it's just for fun. And okay, good, because I'm having fun being a part of a sports team for the first time in my life, and learning by watching others, and he's really good, by the way, the person who invited us. But something interesting happened the other day at our last league game, and I want to share this with you. So if we zoom in here, let's take a close look at what's going on here. Look at my first frame. My first ball I threw, I got one pin. Yay. And I'll admit still, I'm not that accurate. I'm still making all kinds of mistakes, and I'm trying to learn from them. But in my next throw, in the first frame, I cleaned it up. I got all 9. Second frame, 8. Okay. And then I cleaned it up with a spare. Third frame, strike. Hey, that's good. Okay. Fourth frame, not a strike. I got 8, and it was a split the first time. I cleaned it up. That's fourth frame. So at this point, hey, I'm doing good. Look at frame 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4 strikes in a row. Now, for my last bowling video, which was, again, about 6 weeks ago, I talked about what they call 4 strikes in a row, a Hambone or a 4-bagger, and I almost got it. This time, I did get it. And this is the first time that I did get it. But what's funny is I didn't realize I got it. When I'm bowling in league, I guess I should look at the scoreboard a little bit better, but whenever it's my turn, I'm just trying to do the best I can. Go up there, do the best I can, and then sit down and wait your turn and encourage people. So I got 4 in a row. I got that Hambone that I was looking for last month. And also up until the 8th frame, I'm clean. I've basically knocked down every pin that was up there. Holy cow. That's pretty good. I got to the 9th frame. I bowled an 8 my first ball, and then my second ball, I think it was in the gutter. I missed. But my teammate said, look at what you have. And I didn't know what he meant, but I looked up there and I saw 192, which is my high score ever. And he's bowled these games with me, and he's never seen me get that high before. And oh, wow. And so the way I looked at it, whatever I throw in the 10th frame is gravy, because I've already this is my best game ever, my high score. So here comes my 10th frame, and this is my chance to kind of add to 192. So as you can see, the first ball in the 10th frame is not a strike, and I'll tell you right now, the second ball is not a spare. But one thing I don't realize in this moment is that getting 200 points is a thing in bowling. If you can get 200, that's a pretty solid score. That's not even in my vernacular or my lexicon, because I've never done that before. If I was aware that that was a thing, I'd probably be freaking out in this moment. Doing the math, I only need 8 pins. I would be feeling all kinds of pressure. What's funny is there's a person on the opposing team who is aware that I'm about to get 200, and watch what happens when on the scoreboard when it adds up, and he shares his opinion.
I was going to tell you how many pins you needed, but I figured I'd keep my mouth fresh. That's my high game. Is it? Yeah, no. I'm going to go home now.
I'm going home. I'm going to end on a high note. 3 days later, my wife surprises me, and I get this in the mail. Check this out. That's pretty cool. My wife is proud of me. I'm proud of me. In the last 7 days, I have bowled 26 games, and I don't think I've ever been as focused on something since I started getting really serious about playing guitar when I was a teenager. I'm enjoying this process. I have no aspiration to be pro or I just want to get as good as I can, and I'm enjoying getting better. And I'm having fun with people on my league too. So I share this with you because I hope it can be inspiring if there's something that you want to get better at, whether it's something you've picked up or maybe it's something that you've already picked up and you're not really that great at it, but boy, wouldn't it be nice to try and get good at something? The only way to get better at something is to get your hands dirty and to actually do it. There's no way around it. You kind of have to put the time in, and when you make mistakes, you have to kind of try and to be able to isolate, well, that happened because of this. How about I correct this? And so it's a wonderful learning process for me, and I know this sounds trite, but I'm trying to enjoy the moment. I'm trying to live in the moment and enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. And again, I don't mean to cast platitudes, but this is what's working for me. And if it's motivating to you, then heck yeah. So look, we'll end on an awesome gutter ball here. There you go. Okay, thanks for hanging with me.